What's up, everybody? I'm about to do another video. I'm gonna try to make this quick before I lay it down tonight. I'm gonna try. Thank you for everybody that is tuning in right now, that is actually have been watching my videos. I've noticed that you're starting to watch the videos, and I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for the new people that have come to watch some of my videos and my shorts and are just engaging on the channel. Thank you for doing that. Please do become a subscriber. I am trying to reach at least the 50 subscriber mark so I can start doing live videos. I have been having some problems uploading my videos, and so I think if I can go live, then I can avoid the upload issue. But thank you for stopping by the channel. Please do continue to like and become and subscribe right now. Membership is not open just yet, but do continue to like the videos, and please comment on the videos. Give me your thoughts on what you think. Thank you to the returning subscribers that I do have. Thank you guys for being a subscriber and interacting on the channel. I do have some posts that are up, some regular posts. If you would take a look at some of those, and if you would like to, please do comment on those posts as well. The likes is what I'm looking for. I'm getting a lot of views, but I need you guys to like as well. Please like the videos and like the shorts. At least do the likes for me, okay? If you're not wanting to comment, just do the likes at least, okay? Do that for me, okay? I have doing a 3-card spread tonight. We're gonna clarify what we have here. And everyone is welcome on this channel. It's Love and Light over here. I'm still getting my footing as this is a very new channel. But as I get my rhythm, there will be different things that I will introduce on the channel. I do have 3 cards on the table, and I would like to clarify these 3 cards, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the clarifiers now, and then we're gonna get into this reading. Spirit, ancestors, the Most High God, can we clarify these cards on the table? The first card I have looks like the 5 of Cups upright. Spirit, why the 5 of Cups upright, please? Thank you. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to tell you what I have. And then we're going to go through this a little by little, okay? I think, ooh. Trying not to yawn, but hey, it's been a long day. And they want me at work early in the morning, earlier than I normally go in. And I'm going to go because I'm going to get that overtime. You know I am. Or they say, make the money, but don't let the money make you. I'm going to do my best. This is one of my new decks that I am using. I have a new deck coming tomorrow, and I'm excited about that. I just went ahead and ordered some decks because I only had like 2 or 3. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 now. I think tomorrow I will be receiving a new deck. I think I'm going to order 2 more that I'm interested in. We clarified the second card I have is the Devil upright. Spirit, why did we get the Devil? My third card that I have is, what is this? The Nine of Wands upright. Spirit, why the Nine of Wands upright, please? It flipped and then it turned back. Okay, don't keep going. Why the Nine of Wands upright, please? Spirit ancestors, the Most High God. Why the Nine of Wands? I guess that's why the Nine of Wands, okay? We know what's on the bottom of the deck, okay? So my first card out is the death, I'm sorry, not the death card, my bad. It's the Five of Cups upright, okay? Okay? So Five of Cups upright, and it says regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. So somebody is feeling some type of despair or regret about possibly a decision that they made that didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. It says regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. So they are grieving the loss of something, something they lost or something that was taken away from them. But either way, it's a loss. Must be a pretty big one in order for there to be regret. And then it says pessimism. So they don't have a good outlook right now because of whatever happened, whatever they lost must have been of great value to them. And whatever they lost has caused instability, okay? And they overextended themselves towards whatever this is. It says instability, exaggeration, overexertion, strife, changes, freedom, and loss. So I've lost on this card twice. So apparently something didn't turn out the way they thought it was. You got 3 cups spilled out on the ground, and you got 2 that's upright. So it looks like they lost more than they gained or lost more than they started off with. Maybe they had 5 cups in the beginning or a certain amount, and they lost more than half or whatever it is. And it's a pretty devastating type of loss. So they are disappointed. And it has created instability for this person, whoever this is. They have overexerted themselves or overworked really hard on whatever this is, and they still came up short. So I'm not really sure what it is that they lost, but apparently it has created some changes, some unwelcome changes. It said there's loss of freedom on here. And I asked to clarify this 5 of Cups upright, and the clarification was the 3 of Swords upright. And you go right here. So for the 3 of Swords upright, you got heartbreak, suffering, grief again. It's on here again. Grief is on here again. Emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression. Oh, wow. And then it says, I don't know what that word is. Triplicity. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. Expression, expansion of the idea, growth, first stages of completion. So this is saying loss a second time on here. The first card had loss on it twice. This card has loss on it 1 time. So that's 3 times where there's a loss that's taking place. And it has caused the instability. It has caused some unwelcome changes in a lifestyle. Loss all over the place. Goodness gracious. It's heartbreak and suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and depression. Is somebody going through a divorce? Is that what this is? Because that's what it almost sounds like somebody is going through a divorce. whatever it is, it has is somebody's heart. There's three swords in that heart, so it's like a triple whammy. Maybe that has something to do with that word triplicity. Well, this was crazy. Mm-mm. Heartbreak. Somebody's heart is broken. Somebody is suffering right now. They lost something that they consider to be valuable. The second card I had got came out was the devil upright. Okay. And it says shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. Dang, that's a lot. So whoever this person is, they seem to engage in all of this, which may have contributed to them losing as much as they did. You know, they've been in their shadow side. You know, they've been in the dark, lurking, creeping, doing some things, you know what I'm saying? In their shadow. And it probably picked up some attachments according to this card. And it probably had them out there engaging in stuff that eventually they got addicted to. They picked up an attachment that probably had their nose wide open. And then they start making some decisions, possibly financial decisions, that started causing destruction in their life and the losses that they started, that started happening. And that's what I'm getting from this. So it says restrictions, and then the one word that sticks out is sexuality. So somebody that was out here exploring, trying to figure out who they are and what they like. So they was out here doing it up with whoever and whatever. That's what it seems like. This is what I'm getting. And they were engaging in a lot of different things with people on the intimate side, trying to figure out what they really like and what they want to be into. This person does seem a bit confused. If there was out here being tempted like that, they're being seduced by different people, male or female. This person is male or female. And they were out here trying to figure out if they like male or females, males or females. They're trying to figure out what they like or in between. It's giving me the rainbow, like they got out here trying to see what was going on and got caught up with a lot of different things and themes and people in different situations. It almost seems like to me, and this is what I'm getting, that it wasn't just one at a time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so these people they come in different backgrounds and different things that those people were into. They were introducing to this person. And that's how they ended up getting addicted, not only to the intimate things, but maybe addicted to substance things. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody you run into on the surface don't look like they may be into that. But as this person may have continued to interact with some of the same people, they probably developed some type of addiction, not just to intimacy, okay? So they were tempted due to the attachments and due to exploring their sexuality, if you want to say it that way. And then they probably had, because there's a word on here that says seduction. The only way you can be seduced is if people figure out what you like. So as this person was out here exploring, they probably backtracked to the same people on and off and new people, but certain ones, they will go back to because they enjoy that experience a little bit more than others. And this is where these same people begin to learn this person and learn what they like and used it to seduce them to get what they wanted out of this person. This caused destructive behavior, which caused the losses that this person experienced, which caused the heartbreak, the grief, the emotional pain, possibly a divorce, because it was destroying their foundation. So if they were married, then it was destroying that foundation because of these addictive and bad behaviors that they were having, destructive behaviors. And then it says materialism on here. So this person was probably, when they get money, they were not only engaging in these different acts here on the intimate side and the substance side, they possibly was buying different things. Or it could be that because they were spending their money in this area, they weren't able to provide for their household with whoever they were with. Because it does say divorce on this Three of Swords upright. So they probably wasn't able to take care of the home, or wasn't choosing not to take care of the home, and was out here in these streets, according to this card. This person is also codependent, and it says it, and toxic. So this behavior was something that they began to really enjoy. And this probably was something that began to create toxic behavior within the household, and things weren't being taken care of like they're supposed to. Okay. And I asked for clarity to clarify the devil, and I got the Nine of Swords upright, which says anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. So their behavior is causing problems all the way around. Because it's possible this loss is so great that they're probably losing everything, including their partner or whoever their spouse, or whoever they're with. So they're losing things left and right because of this behavior, this toxic, crazy behavior. And it's got them having anxiety that they can't sleep. Look at the person on the card, got their head in their hands in the bed, but can't sleep. Okay? They're having problems. There's no peace with this person because of what has happened because of their behavior. This stuff that's happening in their life, and it seems like they don't know how to stop it. They don't know what to do about it. So they have anxiety, worry, fear, and they have some depression. They also have nightmares whenever they do sleep. So the brief time that they do sleep is interrupted by nightmares because they're up with insomnia, and they feel hopeless. They don't know what to do about the problems that they cause. They don't know what they can possibly do. So they're feeling a little hopeless and feeling like this is a lost cause, because they must have caused a lot of destruction. And then my third card is the Nine of Wands upright, which says courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst, pessimism, and weary. This person is suffering right now. None of these cards have been good for this person. The original card is saying that this person made some bad decisions, some really bad decisions. The original card, which is the Five of Cups upright, they have a regret. They are in regret for the decisions that they made that is causing some destruction in their life. It is tearing up the home, and they are losing everything, and they don't know what to do. It is so bad that it is keeping them up at night. It is so bad that they have anxiety. It is so bad that the insomnia is taking over. When they do sleep, it is so bad that they are having nightmares. It is so bad that they feel hopeless and in despair. That's how bad it is. And they are losing everything left and right because of some decisions that they made. Because this person got out here in these streets. They got outside the household and started doing some things that got them caught up. End up getting addicted to some of the things that they were doing, which caused addictions in other areas. This person was not behaving wisely. and ended up getting taken over by the things that they were indulging in, especially the things where they were exploring their sexuality, trying to figure themselves out. So it's possible this person is on the DL and their partner doesn't know, but they're finding out. And that's a part of why they're getting a divorce right now as well. Because and I'm hearing this now, they possibly got with this person and they may have gotten married, but they didn't tell the person that they married that they go both ways. Or they're interested, they're bi-curious, if you want to say it that way. But it's very possible they just DL, period, and they did not tell their partner when they got together. Now you done introduce a lot of stuff into the home that shouldn't be in there, because this person is the weakest link in the household. And when I say the weakest link, they've allowed themselves to be taken over by some things that they should not have. And by them being in a committed relationship, marriage, or whatever it is, it's a committed relationship, you run the risk of bringing things back into the household that should not be there. You got these attachments on you. You bringing them back to the households. You out here exploring with different people and your addiction. So you bringing that back to the household. Your behavior is erratic because of these addictions that you have. And you're bringing that behavior back to the household, to your spouse. That ain't got nothing to do with whatever you out here doing. So you got these addictions, you got these attachments, you bi-curious, DL, you something. Something is going on where you're out here and it's not fair to your partner to do that to them. They have nothing to do with that. You should have told them before y'all call yourselves getting committed or call yourselves being in a relationship. You owe that to people. To not be out here, because now you're putting your partner's health at risk and everybody else's health at risk. Because is you wrapping it or not? You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily just the nether regions that could get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It could be And so it's like you are out here exploring while you're committed to someone else, and it's not fair to that person to do that to them. You knew what you were about or was interested in. Why did you get with someone and call yourself committed? That is why the household is having issues now, and they are losing things left and right. Okay? They're losing things left and right, and they are in despair. They're feeling hopeless. They can't sleep. They're having problems. It's that bad. Because they have started an avalanche of negative things that are happening in their lives that they don't know how to stop. Can you stop an avalanche? No. That's why he's sitting there like that, trying to figure out and feeling they don't know what to do. It's not really trying to figure out anything. They don't know what to do. They feel hopeless. It's like impending doom. It's going to happen. It's happening. While you sit there and stare at it, it's happening. They probably don't feel good. They probably, stomach tied up in knots, not eating like they should. They ain't sleeping, so it's affecting their health, their mental, their physical. There's probably arguing and fighting in the household between them and their spouse whenever they do come home. And they probably just want to go in the bed, get in the bed and just curl up. They don't even want to talk about it no more. They ain't got out here and did something that they shouldn't have been doing. And this card is the 9 of Wands. And this is somebody that is They're gearing up for the worst. They're kind of like I said, impending doom. They're sitting back like, they see it happening around them. And they know ultimately the biggest thing, I don't even know what the word I want to use, but the biggest is coming. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like saying you ain't seen nothing yet, but it's about to happen. And they sitting around with their head hanging down, wondering what's next. Like, what else can happen? Sheesh. I asked for clarity for the 9 of Wands, and this is what came out. The Lovers. I said, Spirit, why the 9 of Wands? Why is this person feeling pessimistic? Why is this person feeling discouraged and weary? What's going on with this person? And the Lovers card said, love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality again. Passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. So this is what this person would love to have right now. And they are not having that. They are not having love and harmony. Things are not like it used to be. The relationship that they want to have, they're not having it that way. The union that they had is on the verge of being a division. Okay? The partnership that they once had and the way it was is on the verge of splitting up. And then that sexuality is on this card again. And it was on, what card is that? The Death card. So sexuality is on here twice on this board. So here we go again with sexuality again. 1 second. Raise that seat up a little bit. So this person, again, is out here. It has something to do with them being out here in these streets, experimenting, that is causing the loss. We got loss on the table 3 times, sexuality on the table twice. So there's a direct correlation between sexuality and loss. So something this person has been doing has caused a great loss. Things is falling apart. The relationship is falling apart. As close as they used to be or however they used to be in the beginning, it's not that way anymore. The love is gone. The love is leaving, is almost gone. They don't have no peace in the household, because harmony would be peace. There's division in the household between them two. There's communication is breaking down. Values are being defined now since this has happened and all this loss is coming, and it has been happening in the household. But people are choosing what they value more now than they did before, making conscious decisions on the things that they consider important now. Now that they're losing things, they're seeing what's important. Okay? The two are not aligned. There's alignment is on the card. They're not in alignment with one another. They have different ideas and thoughts. They're not working together anymore. They're not aligned. They're not making decisions together. It almost seems like it's just 2 separate people now doing their own thing in the household because stuff is coming to an end. They're making changes. They're making choices. And they were stronger together when they were, like most people would be, when they come together with their partner and they're on the same page and things. They're usually stronger together. But in this case, this person and their partner are on the verge of division. So there is no strength when there is division. I think the Bible says something about a three-strand cord is stronger, and I don't know the exact scripture, but what it gives is saying that two is better than one. You got two people pulling on one end of a rope is better than one person pulling on the end of a rope if y'all doing tug of war. The more people, the merrier, the stronger y'all are together. So you're stronger together. We are always stronger together. And in this case, this is division. So there's no strength between the two of them. This person has caused a lot of destruction. This whole spread has been nothing but about loss. And it has something to do with this person out here in these streets experimenting, trying to figure out who they are. So did they get with this person just so they would have a base to call home so they can go out here and do what they're doing right now or have done already? Is this person somebody that was already like that before they got with this person but didn't tell their partner? And then they moved that situationship to a relationship and then moved it further and became a marriage. Now you out here doing all this stuff. You spending all the money. You messing up. You're not taking care of home. You're not taking care of the relationship. You're neglecting your partner. You're not paying the bills. If y'all got kids, you're not taking care of your kids. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And things is falling apart. You're making bad decisions, bad money moves. You spending it. And then you making poor decisions. Because you have attachments that you picked up from messing around with all these people. And I'm just going to tell it like it is. That's exactly what you're doing. You done got out here and probably picked up something on the lusty side. Along with whatever else could be a part of the addiction. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You done got out here and got yourself in some trouble where you are having a hard time resisting. And that has become more important than your committed relationship that you're supposed to be in. You probably don't even come home. That's how bad it is. You come home every now and then. And when you do, this is what you're doing. Because each time you come home, it's worse than the last time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And it says, doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, release, overstressed, burnout. So, is old boy or old girl at the house doing everything, trying to maintain while you out here doing your thing? Because this card says, doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, release, overstress, and burnout. So doing it all. They at the house trying to hold it down while you out here doing whatever you doing. So you left your partner at the crib to take care of the house and to make sure things go smoothly so they can have a place to come back to so they can sit in the bed and be depressed. Your partner doing it all. Your partner is carrying the burdens. You see that person carrying the burdens? It came out in the reverse. They shouldn't be carrying the burden. That's why it's in reverse. But this is what they're doing. Because you're not there to hold it down with them. Because there is no union. Because you out here with an attachment and some addictions that keep you restricted while you're being tempted and seduced out here in the street to do destructive behavior. That got you spending money like you crazy and neglecting your household and your spouse and possibly your children, whoever you are, male or female, put it where it fits. This is what's going on according to these cards. And you're confused on who you are, what you like. You're confused. We got that on the board twice. 3 times. One, two, hold on. Let me see. It's on the board 3 times and loss is on the board twice. So you are out here. You trying to figure out what you like. Couldn't you have done that without being in a committed relationship? No, that's not what you did. You could have done that without involving someone else. Because now they're getting caught up in whatever it is that you're doing. Because you could possibly bring that back to the house. Whatever you pick up out there, your attachments, the intimate crap you're doing with someone else. You're picking up all this other low vibrational energy and you're bringing it back to the house. You've caused destruction. You caused destruction. You done tore everything up. The partnership, the relationship, the provision for the household, the family. You're not doing your part at all. As a matter of fact, you out here like you don't even have a partner. Like you single. And the 10 of Cups says, your partner, your spouse, your significant other is at the crib, holding it, doing it all, holding it down by themselves. They carrying all the burdens by themselves, carrying the burden, including the burden of being with you. Okay? Delegation is on the card, meaning that they gotta figure out how to do different things. So they may be asking family members for help because they can't count on you no more. So they scrambling, trying to fix this mess that you caused. Because I guarantee you said you was all in the beginning. And you wanted to move, you was in agreement with moving this relationship, the situationship to a relationship and taking it to the next level and going ahead and committing in whatever way you committed. But you not holding up your end of the agreement. And now this person has got to ask people. They're delegating. They're trying to get people to take care of things for them. Delegating means I got to get somebody to do something that you should be doing. Or whether or not you're in a relationship, you're asking someone else to do it. So if the grass needs to be cut and you're the man that's out here doing this, you're not there to cut the grass. So your significant other has to ask someone else to take care of that for them. They got to get a family member to do it, a neighbor or somebody, or they got to look somebody up and get them to come out and cut the grass, because this is probably something you used to do, and this is just an example. You're not taking care of business. That she or he or whoever it is that's at the crib that's doing it all by themselves now has to delegate and find people to fill your shoes in areas where you should be standing. Okay? And they would like to release this burden, but they can't. They can't get no release. They can't relax. They're constantly scrambling, trying to take care of things. Where you at? You're not at the crib. And they're overstressed and they are burnt out. Look it. Back it up. I don't know if you can see it. It looks blurry to me. But that's what it says down there. And this is at the bottom of the deck. So somebody out here wilding out. Got a whole partner at the crib. They done got out here. Somebody done seduced them, tempted them. And they doing all kind of things while they try to figure out what they like. And figure out who they are. And I just heard They know what they like. They're not trying to figure out nothing. But this is the scenario that's being given. Whatever they've done and decisions that they've made has caused major loss. And they're losing things left and right. And they have anxiety about it. They have some depression. They feel hopeless. Not just about losing everything, but about the fact that they can't shake whatever it is that's got a hold of them. They can't seem to shake it. It's a problem. And I want to know, are they going to get some help about whatever this is that's bothering them? Will things turn around for them? I mean, they feel hopeless. This is impending doom that's coming. This feeling of, you know, the final shoe is about to drop. You know, what I want to say. The final thing is about to happen where they literally will lose everything. They don't seem to have, this person doesn't seem to have anybody they can go to help them. If their partner is out there asking and delegating and getting people to do things for them and try to help them out, and it's not just cutting grass, they might be asking for money from different people to borrow money, where they should probably, before they got with this person that's out here in the streets, they probably never had to do that. They probably were very stable. But this person got with them and destabilized them. That's what happened. So I want to know, and I'm about to close this out, I want to know what's going to happen next. Are they going to lose everything? What's going to happen next? These two going to stay together? About to lose the house? What is the children involved? What's going to happen next, Spirit? That's what I want to know. And we closing this out. What's going to happen next, Spirit Ancestors and the Most High God? What happens next? Am I supposed to know that? I see that, right? Okay. What happens next is what I asked. Got the Queen of Cups upright. And it says compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. The Queen of Cups. Why the Queen of Cups? Because at this point, I'm trying to fit this in. King of Pentacles in reverse. I asked, why the Queen of Cups? For the Queen of Pentacles to come out to clarify the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. And it says greed, indulgence, material loss, being stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, and financially inept. So, sounds like to me that this is going to be a complete loss. Because this person, although they know what they're doing is causing the loss, remember losses on the board several times, although they know that they're the reason for the loss, and it looks like they're going to lose everything, and the marriage or the commitment is about to dissolve, and they're about to be back to square one, and they sitting up in the dark, holding their head, they can't sleep, and all this stuff is going on. And they're the cause for all of this. Although they know this card has one word on here that lets me know that this is going to happen. stubborn. Because this person is going to continue to do this because they are addicted. They are addicted to whatever they are doing. And that tells me, remember earlier I asked, did this person, did they not know how they were before they got with this person and call themselves committing to this person? Yes, they did know. And this card is letting me know that that's true because they're being stubborn. They want to stay out here. They want to do this. They're addicted to doing whatever it is that they're doing, even though they know it's causing destruction. This is something they've been doing. They just didn't tell this person. And that's so messed up because that person deserved to know. Greed. The greedy. The greed is taking over. The greed to do what they want to do. The greed of being out here exploring. Seeing what this person do, what that person do. And they're into all of it. However many they can get. The different experience, they like different people. They like variety. They like variety. He said variety is a spice of life. And that's how they feel. They feel like, but it's in this way, okay? They like variety. It don't matter, male, female, both. You know what I'm saying? The rainbow. They like it all. They're greedy. Indulgence. Like I just said. It's whatever for them. It don't matter to them. It does not matter. And they're going to continue to suffer material loss. It says it on here because they're stubborn and they're greedy and they like to indulge in all kind of things. They're obsessed with wealth and status. So maybe they out here getting with folks for money. Because they want to be out here and flashy, you know what I mean? And making it seem like there's somebody that they're not. You know what I just heard? This person does this for money. That's why it says obsessed with wealth and status. They do this for money. If it's a female, they are PROS too. If it's a male, we got an old school word for that called gigolo. This person does this for money. Oh my God. And this is probably why the household is being destroyed. It's possible they already brought something back to the partner, which is why the union that they have is getting ready to be dissolved. Because they out here, which means they not wearing a sock. And it's because of their greed. They indulge in a lot of stuff with a lot of people. And they do it for money. Bible calls it filthy lucre. It's dirty money, baby. And they dirty. And they brought that dirt back to the house. Because they're obsessed with wealth and status. And this is something that they do for money. That's what I heard. Wow. Financially inept means that they don't do well with money, which is why they be trying to figure out how to make more money. That's what I heard. And this is just one of the ways that they make money. And they do this a lot. And they was doing this before they got with this person. But they didn't. Y'all, I'm done. Peace, love, and light.